An Australian imam named Mostafa Rashid went on Egyptian TV to talk about the issue of religious law, and a lawyer named Nabih al-Wahsh wasn't having any of his hippie liberal interpretation of Islam, so he beat him with a shoe. The issue there, why they were fighting, or why one person assaulted another one with a shoe, is headscarves for women. So women covering up. Now, what's funny is the guy who was arguing that they don't have to cover up, who's the imam actually, Mostafa Rashid, theologically, he actually has the more precise argument. Because apparently, according to a former Islamist friend of mine, a very direct and literal interpretation of the parts in Islam that call for women to cover their heads, it's Muhammad referring specifically to his women, the women he was involved with. So now you have Salafists who believe, and the literalists in Islam who say, no, it's all women need to cover up. But again, if you go to the text, according to somebody who, had an Islamist ideology, he said, yeah, no, a very direct interpretation of it is, it's not all women. They're not referring to all women. So even by the standard of strict literalists, there's an argument that they're wrong and that women don't need to cover up. So what's hilarious is you have this guy who's a lawyer, who's not an imam, and he's so convinced of the opposite, that women have to cover up, you have to cover your head, that he's attacking the dude with a shoe. Oh, how sad is that, and how stupid is that? Because what we're talking about here is a moron who was brainwashed from when he was a kid, likely by his own family and his parents and society, to believe that no, women need to cover up, and if they don't, they're sluts and they're whores and they're useless and they're terrible people. And he took that to heart so much that when somebody who, by their title, probably knows more about the religion than he does, he's like, no, this is not okay. I will now attack you. It's happening. Don't think it's not happening. It is fucking happening. Shoot time, bitch.